Because it kind of leaves a bad reputation with the expat community and the local. I could be all naked, and I'm gonna be all naked in the channel. Like our whole ceiling fell apart one day.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Just see, because sometimes they be doing gringo tax and then some. So
Yeah. This is it. Goodbye, house. Goodbye. And good riddance. All right, this is it. We finally did it. This is finally our empty house. I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about our moving. Let me take out the shades. I wanted to do a video of our move to Mexico and in Mexico, because we've had to move how many times now?
Oh my God. 2, 3.
3 times? Okay.
4.
4?
From Rejoice in Yours house.
Rejoice in Yours house.
From Platinum.
From Platinum.
From the crazy neighbor lady.
Oh,
and from
man.
this place. So yeah.
Terreno, man.
Terreno.
And we also learned I learned a fun fact yesterday that will help with moving and making sure that you save money in Mexico. And this is for our clients. We also do a consultation service for people moving to Mexico. And, let's say you want to try to have as smooth as possible, transition from wherever you're coming from. There's just a little bit of tips and tricks and things that we've had to bump into many times.
Yep.
So we offer a service. So if you're interested in that as well, if you want to take a call, just let us know. But let's get into this video. Get a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, that's a little too comfortable. So we still have to paint a little bit, but for the most part, we're done. Everything's moved out.
Paint, clean the ACs.
Yeah, clean the ACs. And
we're really trying to get both deposits back.
Yeah, we are. And that's definitely an issue here. Yeah,
it's like not really a culture of
giving deposits back. And I'm really big about returning things the way I found them and trying to be, it's not everybody's prerogative. Like there's definitely some expats who come here and
it up.
Yeah,
yes. Some places up.
For lack of better words, yes, they do that. It's unfortunate because it kind of leaves a bad reputation with the expat community and the local community, which I don't really like. I think that if you're an expat and you're going to a place, you should try to be as adaptive. You should try to be as considerate of the people there. You're not there to change or make anybody better. You are a guest, and you should act as such. So that's one of my big things in our family. What we try to do. Learn the language, learn the culture. As soon as you touch down, learn hello, goodbye, please.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the move. Why are we moving?
Well, our landlord needs to sell this house, but also we just kind of wanted a change of energy a bit. And
change of environment, definitely.
Cheaper, smaller.
Yeah, more that just like fit. Like we wanted something more compact, something that we could manage a lot easier, maintain as far as cleanliness, as far as cooling, as far as furnishing.
A little bit more up to date.
A little bit more modern, yeah. But yeah, our landlord gave us, it was a short notice. It was like, hey, we kind of need you to move. We're not going to renew the lease this time. It was like maybe a couple weeks notice. Like about maybe a month?
3 or 4. Yeah, it was a month, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, we knew that the lease was coming to an end, so we like to prepare, just in case things don't necessarily go right, just always be prepared to leave. And that was another reason why we kind of embraced moving, is we like to have a very small amount of things.
Yeah, it definitely forced us to cut down.
Yeah, we had to cut down a lot.
Still need to cut down. But
we do.
Bittersweet. More on the sweet side now. I think at first I was like,
yeah,
I gave birth in this house. And
right.
Yeah.
Also, if you haven't seen Becca give birth, it's amazing.
Pretty good at it.
2 times, we gotta see. Maybe after 7, then we'll know whether or not you're good at it. If you've been following the channel, you've seen us hunting for houses and just kind of looking around, taking our time. And that is also another thing that, we do offer a service to help with that, because it can be a hassle.
And especially if you're not great with Spanish speaking. Not all the realtors or whatever speak English, so
Yeah,
it can
most
feel
don't.
overwhelming.
And if you don't know where to check, like that's why it's kind of a hassle, is because like even with this place, I knew more than I did before, but now with this place, I know even more about what to check, what questions to ask, where to look, what do you need to do in the process of getting a house. But it wasn't that bad. If you want to check out the last few videos and see like our process of looking at houses, you can probably get some tips as well on what things to look for. But we're really happy with the place we have now.
Yeah. We should link the video to like which one.
Which one we chose?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We can also talk about why we picked it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why we picked that place.
There's mainly the ceiling height,
Yeah, we wanted something with higher ceilings.
the compactness of it to help with like cut down on AC costs.
Keep it cooler.
Having a little pool for the kids.
Yep, pool definitely
does.
helped. The location's not great.
No, it's kind of annoying to drive places.
It is, but it's closer to Nina's school.
Closer to La Isla, closer to city center.
Yeah, but it's like where it is, the way that you have to drive, it's like a one-way street. So you have to come around everywhere, and it's easier to go places than it is to get back home. So that kind of sucks. But it's a trade-off, and it's okay. Like
An apartment complex,
Yeah.
so it's definitely like a shift, at least for me, being back around like a lot of people living in one building, and then back around
Yeah.
also just like little bureaucratic, stupid building rules.
Yeah, so many
and
rules.
So many rules.
Park here, not there. Stay on this side, not here.
right,
But do
don't put
this.
stuff there, put stuff there. It's like,
It's annoying sometimes to be around people in close proximity when it comes to like your living space. So that's something to consider, because you will have people who, you know, may try to check what's on your front porch.
yeah, it seems like they're really big about like the outside aesthetic of the apartment building.
Yeah.
So, like, that's things we've run into. It's also just different for me, like,
But it's also been us too, because we had some where it was like the outside aesthetic, and then we left, and like they were like, you can't keep your shoes outside, and then we moved from that apartment and we drove past, and the next person had their shoes outside.
they had like a nice little table, and it was just something that like fit the aesthetic more.
Oh yeah, I guess that's
It's
right.
like they don't want to make it look like people actually live there.
I know they're not sitting at that table because it's hot outside.
Right. It's different being around people, like, you know, the windows, you gotta make sure there's like, can't be all naked in the
I can be all
windows.
naked, and I'm gonna be all naked in the window, bro. If you live close to me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't think they're gonna be. Sorry.
Cut.
Lighting, like that's one thing. Like
Oh yeah, the
I
lighting is
didn't,
important.
because like usually you look at an apartment during the day. Definitely recommend looking at it during the day and looking at it at night, because
And
like
the midday because of the heat.
because of the heat too. Like what's the airflow situation like? And then like at night, because it's an apartment building, and then there's another apartment building right behind it.
Yep.
There's a lot of like light
And
pollution
noise.
through the windows and noise
Yeah.
and like. Yeah, so like at night the room doesn't get as dark, or like I don't know.
Yeah, there's like little stuff.
There's
that
just
you
like
can
little
smell.
things. Yeah.
So if you are set on a place, and then also the housing market moves fast here, so you do kind of need to understand how to lock something in, because they don't really do the whole like, okay, we're gonna be here in 6 months, we're gonna pay it and hold it. It's like, no, you got like a week max.
Yeah, definitely get a local person's opinion for how much repairs or things in the house cost.
Get that gringo tax.
Yeah, and it's like, so if you're okay with paying the gringo tax, that's cool. Sometimes we do it as a way to pay back, like we
Yeah,
get it.
just
Our
screw
dollar
it.
is a lot more, but like. Just see, because sometimes they be doing gringo tax and then some. So
Yeah, because what was it? We were trying to get
hammock hooks installed,
hammock
and
hooks,
the
yeah.
guy was like in the house while our nanny was there, and he was telling me 850 pesos for each hook, to install each hook. And once he left, she was like, that is like no more than 200, 300 pesos.
Yeah, so we do got to get the painting, because that's one of the reasons we came back. But it's interesting, like seeing it go. You know, we're at that point where it's like all the memories, all the little things that happened here.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite memory in this house?
I can't say it on camera. I can't say it on camera. Next.
really. Yeah, lots of growing of kids, birthing of kids.
Yeah.
Good times, bad times.
You know, that tree and all the little leaves falling off and making that loud noise every time they fall. And, you know, the fact that we have company over and the toilet doesn't flush. And they're like, hey, I left out a present. Yeah. The guy who comes to, like, pick the stuff out the backyard, and he got mad at me because I paid him what he asked me to pay him. That was nice, you know?
Yeah, good times.
Us not having an address that actually neighbors can get to, you know?
Yeah.
When it rained for the first time and the window wasn't sealed properly.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then, when my mom came here, we all got sick that one episode, and we were all dying. I mean, there's just so many beautiful memories.
La Gio night.
Oh no, La Gio night. Yeah, La Gio having a restaurant.
Yeah, lots of things here. Jillian being born, the neighbor situation, like Nina really having like
friends.
Those childhood
shout out Ron and Melissa. For,
childhood memories.
It's a lot, you know. It's really good, but that's why I like it being here because even though we're leaving these beautiful memories in this house, I can already feel that we're gonna have great ones in the next one as well.
For sure.
I can feel it. It feels good. Yeah, we're at a good place. Matter of fact, it was rough. Leaving this house has been a transition in our lives, like in general.
Very symbolic.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me.
You're the one that brought up the best memory here.
I didn't bring up nothing. You asked the question. You should have never asked the question. You should have known what my answer was.
You have a second best memory, a little less vulgar.
It's probably just as vulgar.
With me.
You gonna make me happy. Because we've also lived in so many different places, like we are very nomadic, and like I'm 100% for just leaving and going. And
this is a place we've been in the longest since we've been in Mérida, though. We had a full 2 years here.
Yeah, and we've been in Mérida for 3, so
going on 4, yeah.
Yeah, so this was like our longest stay, and it was good. It did what we needed it to do. It prepared us for a lot of things, and now we're in the process of like trying to get back to a more stable situation, I would say, because we've just kind of been enjoying ourselves.
Yep.
We haven't really been working. We haven't been
budgeting.
But we kind of got so good at budgeting, we don't have to be as strict. But it's time. It's time to get back to those things.
Lock in.
Yeah. As far as the move, things haven't been difficult. We had a company come and get the fridge, the washing machine,
big stuff,
the bed,
couch, beds.
The couch. They did it. They did a good job. What they charge is worth it. So if you want that information as well, we can give you that.
Everything else we just use the car for.
Yeah. Also, just an update too. I just fell off my motorcycle. Yeah, I fell off my motorcycle yesterday. This is the first time I've fallen off that motorcycle. Second motorcycle, kind of accident. Yeah, I hurt myself. But anyway, it was a good accident. And that just means like if you're gonna have an accident, nobody was hurt, nothing was hit. It was just me and myself, and it could have been worse. So good accident. So if you haven't seen the video, it is actually one of our best videos, where we live, and it shows this house. It shows us walking around, and you can kind of get to see us
first seeing it.
Yeah, our first seeing a house, and
it was like the 30th house we had seen in like a 2-week period.
Yo, that
I would
house
like
hunt
something.
was crazy.
This is always what happens. We see something, I'm like, I like it. Kemp's like, no, I like it. No. And then 30 houses later, he's like, that's the one. I love it.
And I'm right. I'm telling you, man, I'm spot on because I could smell it out. I mean, I could really I don't know what it is. Because I just like quality things. This house wasn't bad, but also our landlord was really good.
Yeah.
And he kind of made the experience a lot better. So anytime we had an issue, if you watch the channel, our whole ceiling fell apart one day, and he had it fixed in 2-3 days.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Yeah, there's so many things that have happened, and there's so many factors that go into picking it. It's not just one thing. That's why it's I think I do well with calculating all the different factors. You're just this is nice, and I'm like, no.
This is the first move though where I feel like I've done the most of like, usually you're like the cleaning person and the painting person, but you've been working so much, it's like I'm taking up the ropes.
Yeah, no, I think our relationship is pretty even as far as like 30% on my part, 70% on yours. So it's pretty even.
Yep. All those expenses I have to pay and my struggles with my sexuality.
Oh yeah. Hey, shout out to whoever left that comment. They said that I basically don't pay attention to her and that she struggles with her sexuality.
Yeah.
What else did they say about you?
All the expenses are on me.
Oh yeah, they actually think that you work and
I
pay
don't
for
make
stuff.
no money.
She doesn't make. Yeah, I make all the money, and I've been providing for the family for like 6 years now. 6 years?
I make little breadcrumbs here and there.
Yeah, I mean it still helps out, but like I've been providing for the family for like 6 years, doing a lot of stuff. This is just another transition phase because actually she's gonna start doing that now. She's getting her certification back.
I'm gonna wear the pants.
Yeah, she's gonna wear the pants, and I'm cool with that because I need to take a break, and I really do want to spend time with Nina and raise you. And hey, come from here, come tell these folks what I be telling you. What do I tell you about the police?
Someone can take video of the police because it's their right.
That's right. What if they tell you it's not your right?
It is still.
Because I do want to spend more time with my daughter and like raise her and teach her things, and Julian as well. But we do need to paint. Hope you like the video. If you do, here, come sit with us, Nina. If you do like the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching our videos. You are the reason why we keep doing this. You've probably seen this one grow from like the chunkiest to denim jeans now, and Julian's next. Thank you again for your support, and y'all have a wonderful day. And for more
Curiosity time. Go.